shield bow, and so on. Starting hand, shield bow, and starting deck, shield bow. Well, that is one hell of a story. Hey everyone, this is Thecos and welcome to my second video of my Astro Knights Eternity series where I play through the expedition contained in the game. Now you see, like, the table's already full with stuff. Well, the reason is that I actually took off work for a few days to be able to record the entire expedition for you. So I left everything here from the first video that already aired on my channel. If you haven't watched that yet, I highly suggest you do, because there I go over the rules, how it works and everything. But in this today we will play the second fight in the expedition, and we have this narrative booklet here for the expedition, and we have a little bit of story. So what I will do now is the following. First, we will take a look at the story. I will read that out, and then we will look at the new stuff we get. I will set everything up for that, and then I will start my playthrough. I've included timestamps so you can skip to the part you're interested in the most. Of course, as usual, bonus point if you watch the entire video. Alright, let me just read the story of the second for the second fight, the pre-fight 2. The flight to the Galactic Bazaar is noisier than Caleb is used to. Sana keeps up a steady barrage of questions about the Astro Knights that ZAK can barely answer before they're bombarded with 3 more. Caleb does his best to pretend he isn't listening. You went inside the death world, Sana squeaks, leaning so far forward she almost falls out of her chair. It was the only way to defeat it. ZAK stretches out a hand to the stars rushing past the cockpit window. Caleb could almost see the fabled monstrosity out there, the glinting flash of its metal spikes shadowing entire planets with its immensity. His fingers tighten around his control column, picturing the daring flight. Up, down, barrel rolling, narrowly slipping between grinding gears and certain death. Christina directed us towards the only weak point, an unguarded ventilation shaft in the mechanism. You could have died, Caleb says, more to himself than anything. One mistake and there goes your crew. We nearly did. ZAK turns their smooth, empty face to Caleb, their single green eye burning into him, but someone needed to try. Caleb purses his lips, meeting ZAK's gaze for a long moment before finally looking away. We're here. The Galactic Bazaar is a self-sustaining space station anchored in the neutral zone between the Golari and Quarian quadrants. It glitters with the light of 1,000 neon signs advertising everything from food to weapons to casinos to exotic pets. Anything a spacer might want to buy. It's a familiar stop for Caleb and every other scrapper in the system, considering there's no better place to move product and no better place to spend some newly earned credits. Caleb guides the Bobcat down carefully into one of the many docking bays sticking out of the bazaar like rays of the sun. Hundreds of ships are already docked, from gigantic luxury cruisers to tiny starhoppers, and the docks are swarming with people. Caleb's never seen the Galactic Bazaar empty, no matter the time. If someone's got business, there is an open door. This place has expanded from what I have in my memory banks, ZAK says, staring through the cockpit window with what Caleb is going to assume is awe, but their lack of an expression makes it tricky. Just stick close to me, old-timer, he says, as Sana ducks below decks to grab their salvage. I know this place like the back of my hand. Caleb, Reshi, and Sana lead ZAK through the bustling marketplace, weaving between the crowds with practiced ease. The main strip is dazzling, filled with flashing lights and music spilling out of open doors into the street. But Caleb turns away, ducking down a side alley towards a quieter part of town. They are not here for entertainment. I hope Rex finished repairing our tractor beam, Reshi says as the group comes to a stop in front of a rusting red door labeled Rex's Robo R Emporium. Caleb steps forward and knocks hard twice, the sound echoing above the distant hubbub of the crowds they left behind. Rex, you there? The door creaks open on rusty hinges, revealing a squat white robot. It comes up to about Caleb's shoulder and stares at them all with a glowing cyan eye. Greetings, Rex, ZAK says, stepping forward. Ah, no. This isn't Rex, Sana whispered loudly. This is his current project, Shieldbow. Shieldbow, beeps Shieldbow happily. If this isn't my favorite crew. Shieldbow turns around as Rex walks up behind it, shaking some ash out of his curly hair. He walks up to the door and grins. I hope you've got some new materials for me. And I hope you recalibrated our Baoli crystal, Reshi says, folding her arms. recalibrated, and improved. It better actually be an improvement this time, Reshi mutters. Hey, I reimbursed you for those damages. No point holding a grudge, Resh. Rex waves them all in before turning around to head back into his laboratory. The group follows him. ZAK pauses to nod cordially to Shieldbow, who bobbles jauntily back. I've been cooking up all kinds of cool new stuff that you might want to buy. I think these could come in real handy. Sana drops a bag in the corner as Caleb picks up a slim dagger from Rex's work table, turning it over in his hands. Oh, that's a real beauty, Rex says, nodding his head at the weapon Caleb is holding. One of my new inventions. I sort of had you in mind while I was working on it. What does it? Caleb's question is cut off by the noise of a massive explosion that rattles the walls of Rex's lab around them. It wasn't me, Rex calls out quickly, throwing his hands into the air. Shieldbow mimics the movement, raising its rounded hands to proclaim innocence. No, that came from outside. ZAK grabs for the rifle on their back and turns towards the door. Something's wrong. Don't run towards the explosion, Caleb tries to chastise, but ZAK is already rushing away, and Reshi and Sana turn to him with eyes that say they want to follow suit. Come on, guys. There's plenty of strong people at the bazaar. I'm sure someone else can handle it. We still have the star cores. Sana touches the glowing green emblem on her chest. We can't just let them go in there without backup. If everybody waits for someone else, who's going to step forward? Reshi lays a hand on Caleb's shoulder, squeezing just a bit. Come on, Captain. Where's your friend who wanted to see everything out there? Fine. Caleb snatches a few of the random inventions off Rex's table. We're taking these on layaway. As if I'm not coming with you, Rex says, already shoving weapons into every pocket he has. I know exactly what those things on your chest are. I've only studied every freaking Holloway history about the Astro Knights. No way I'm passing up the chance to see it in action. Shieldbow beeps decisively. The group rushes out the door, following hot on ZAK's heels. They don't have to get far before they see it. A colossal robot towering over the bazaar, screaming patrons scattering beneath its footsteps. As the team watches, the pieces of the robot begin to disconnect, becoming their own individual creatures that whiz and fly around the panicked marketplace. Looks like it's composed of multiple semi-sentient component pieces linked together with magnetic coupling junctions, Rex says, biting his lip thoughtfully. Are they burrowing into those shops? Sana asks. What do they have against weapons and technology at reasonable prices? Reshi narrows her eyes. It almost seems like they're feeding on the energy. It doesn't matter. ZAK tosses a star core to Rex, who catches it and stares back in slack-jawed amazement. It's spreading all over the bazaar. We're going to need all hands on deck. Alright. And with that, we have a few instructions here. So, because we are allowed to open envelope 2, it says like 2 mats, 1 token sheet, 1 tarot card, 1 deck box, 2 card dividers. So that means Rex is going to be in here probably as a new member for the team, and also the boss. So let's see. I didn't miss any. I actually did miss something here. Let me just take that out. Okay, so we have like all kinds of we have like pretty much everything we need, like dividers and all that kind of stuff, right? So let's see what we have here. It says add Rex and Shieldbow to your roster. You may play as them for the rest of the expedition. We will definitely play with them next. Well, this next battle for sure. Set the Galactic Bazaar Homeworld to the side. This will be the Homeworld you defend in the next battle. Set the Volt Fusion Mat and tokens aside. They will be used in the next battle. Save the Volt Fusion tuck box to store this boss after the battle is over. Okay, so we have all of that stuff here. The deck boxes I'm not using really. I'm using the dividers here. So I think this I can put aside here for now. Alright, so let's take a look at our new hero first. So here we have Rex and Shieldbow. Alright, so let's take that out here and also remove like these here. Oh, only 3 weapons we can equip here. Power is less, which is good. Alright, Rex and Shieldbow. Activate during your main phase. Shieldbow gains 4 health. So we do have Shieldbow as well. Okay. Name Rex Kahlberg. Designation Inventor. Planet of Origin. Kara. Specialty, Healing and Flexibility. Okay, Rex Robots Aura Emporium is the premier destination for discerning individuals on the hunt for the most unique and one-of-a-kind robotics. Or it will be once Rex is done with it. Originally a shoe repair shop, Rex converted the old building into a laboratory with extra thick blast-proof walls. His proudest achievement is the SDU 4628 he designed in order to protect him from the explosive consequences of his other projects. It features a flexible carbon link shield and a glacial ray that can extinguish even the most stubborn of grease fires. Rex even made it able to say its name, but the vocal servos never could quite hit that sharp T at the end of shield bot. Additional rules. Start the shield bow card with 4 health. Shield bow's effect will be active for the entire game. Shield bow can never be discarded or destroyed. Shield bow can gain health when it has 0 health. Interesting. I don't quite know what's up with that shield bow, but we will definitely find out. Okay, then we have Volt Fusion. Well, let's look at the Homeworld first. The Galactic Bazaar. 26 health, so 4 less health than Dirath that we defended last time. The ability here is activate during any player's main phase. Any player gains a card from the supply that costs 5 fuel or less and places it into their hand. Alright, let's see if we can actually power up the Homeworld this time. And then what we also have is Volt Fusion, the new boss, which looks pretty cool. Okay, so for this boss we recommend referring to the size of supply decks chart in your rule book. The supply must be set up in 2 rows of 3 decks each. Well, I usually do that anyway. Volt Fusion cannot be dealt damage by player cards, abilities, upgrades, or by the Homeworld. Each time you would deal any amount of damage to Volt Fusion, you may choose to destroy the top card of any supply deck. When a Voltling is the top card of any supply deck, immediately place it into the boss play area. When a Voltling is defeated, place it in the boss side deck discard pile. Voltlings do not activate the turn they come into play. Interesting, so we actually cannot really damage Volt Fusion. Scouting report. What was once a gigantic robot has split apart into a dozen Voltlings and scattered all over the bazaar. These insect droids feed on electricity, storing it and bringing the energy back to the collective fusion. If left unchecked, they'll devour the entire marketplace. The only way to defeat the whole is to destroy the parts, but before you can fight them, you'll have to find them among the weapons and techs being sold all around you. Be careful though, don't get too carried away digging through all that merchandise, because when the Voltlings don't have anything to eat, those little buggers get pretty mad and they can pack a shocking punch. Keep track of what piles you've already found them digging in, so that you know where it's safer to gather supplies, and balance between finding and fighting. Just be careful to not let too many surround you at once, or you'll end up getting stung. Alright, so I guess they will be shoveled into the market, like into the supply piles here, and we'll have to find and then fight them. After shuffling the supply decks, set the top card of each supply deck aside. Okay, that's just for the setup. I will just do that a little bit later. Challenge rating 5. The Dirathian Behemoth had challenge rating 3. Okay, interesting. And also then we have like these here, Nightmare and Expert. These are just other difficulty modes. We don't need those, but we have like the other levels here. So where's level 1? I don't see level 1. I don't really see level 1. Maybe level 1 is nothing. I'm not sure. But level 2, minions in play gain 3 health. So plus 3 health for minions. And level 3 is plus 6 health for minions. Wow. That is pretty crazy. Alright. So 2, 3. Let's put these right there. And Expert. Okay. So that is the boss, but we shouldn't be done yet, because let me just put all of this inside. Also, I don't know what inventions are, but we'll figure that out soon, because of course we're not done yet. These are like this is like the new hero boss in Homeworld, but you will also get like new cards here. Open deck 2, which we have right here. So let me open that up so we can check out what we have in here. So in here should be like the boss cards. And also like the new hero cards for Rex and Shieldbow, right? Don't mind the storm outside. It's like the storm is raging, but there's nothing I can do about it. I hope it's not too loud. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of loud. So let's see. Okay, so that is we don't need this. So let's see. That's the weapon for Rex. Attack, deal 1 damage. Shieldbow may suffer 1 damage. If it does, increase this weapon's damage by 1. Okay, cool. Interesting. There's a Shieldbow here. And I do have alternative art, like card for shield bow. Now I know what it is because I didn't know where to put it, where to sort it in. I will show it to you later. This card is not discarded when it has 0 health. When a player would suffer damage, if shield bow has at least that much health, shield bow suffers the damage instead. That is pretty interesting. So shield bow can actually soak damage. That is pretty cool. And personnel file. Oh, we also have like a story for shield bow. Name shield bow, designation shield bow, predator origin shield bow, specialty shield bow, comment. Shield bow, shield bow, shield bow, shield bow, shield bow, and so on. Starting hand, shield bow, shield bow, shield bow, shield bow, and starting deck, shield bow, shield bow, shield bow. Well, that is one hell of a story. And then here we have just new cards. We want to take a look at all of those in detail, right? I will just sleeve these and put them back in there. And here we have the deck for Volt Fusion. Here we have the minis that we put into these decks. So, okay. Oh, and when we defeat those, Volt Fusion suffers damage. How much health does Volt Fusion have? Let me just check. Volt Fusion has health. Something. 10. Only 10 health. So we need to defeat 10 minions, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. Okay, there are 12 of these, and we need to, I guess we need to like get rid of 10 of those. And then we have a deck, a very short deck, a very small deck for Volt Fusion. Okay, interesting. So that is pretty much all. Is that all we have? Let me just check here. Add Rex and Shield starting card. Place your the Shield Bolt card to your cargo bay. Add the 5 inventions to your cargo bay. Invention. Oh, these are the inventions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, so actually all these cards are not just for the supply decks. These are actually inventions. These are we add those to the cards, and I don't quite know what's up with these inventions. I don't actually quite know, but I will have to figure that out. So what I will do now is the following. I will now sleeve these cards, and then I will set everything up, do a little montage of everything, and then we can actually get started with the game. So we're almost done with the setup. So you see everything is set up for the next game here. Things look similar, but a little bit different. I'm still a little bit unsure about Volt Fusion because there is no level 1 card, but I guess he just doesn't have one because 2 and 3 are very tough as well. And also it's a very small deck, so I think this is a game where we have to be like really quick. So yeah, but there's one more thing that we need to set up. So we got these inventions here, right here. And just like in Aeon's End, what we can do now, we can choose one of these cards as like an extra card that we can have for the Battle 2, because Battle 2 will be tougher and we have a little advantage. And so we can choose one of these cards, we will tuck them under the player board, or I will just put them aside, and then we can buy them sometime during the game as if they were part of the supply, right? It's a little bit different than in Aeon's End. In Aeon's End, you get like these treasures, they're called, instead of inventions, but you don't have to pay for them. I think you can just get them and use them. So let's see. Here we have a weapon here. Attack deals 7 damage. That's a lot. That is not bad. But we don't need. I don't know if we need that much damage actually. Then we have Relay Dagger, deal 4 damage, an ally may discard a card. If they do, return this to your hand. This is pretty nice. We can like get this into your hand like after we have attacked. So we can use this pretty much every turn. That is nice. Another weapon, attack, deal 1 damage, increase that damage by 1 for each slot you have. Yeah, it's for Rex it's not perfect because Rex can only have 3 slots maximum. Then with the Molten Core, it has the afterburn effect power up, so we can power up here once each turn if this is another discard pile, and we gain 2 fuel. And here, Invention Tech, the Homeworld powers up, and you may destroy a card in your hand. Also not bad, but I think I will take the Relay Dagger. That one is pretty nice. So I will just put that here aside for now, and we'll buy that whenever we can. Let me just put this back into the box here under Inventions, and then we are pretty much done with the setup. One thing I want to show you is quite cool because we got that shield bow card here, right? You just saw that, but I have like a promo shield bow card, but it's like hand drawn and like really cool, right? So I like that quite a bit more. So this one is the one I will be using because it's like the promo one, right? And also it looks like really, really cool. So I will put shield bow here where it belongs. All right. So and then we are pretty much ready to start. So I think I have shuffled the turn order deck, but I will just do that again just to be safe. Alright, so you will not see any difference here, but I will just quickly fix dinner, prepare food, and we'll eat a little bit, and then I will return to here and get started with our playthrough.
I'm serious about this stuff.
Alright, then I think we can get started. Don't mind the storm outside, it's still raging, but there's just nothing I can do. I just hope it's not too bad, but yeah, there's nothing I can do. I think there's no way to shelter like the sound from here, and I think that will be like this for a few days. And I mean, I took off work just for this playthrough, so that's just what we will have to live with. But I hope it's bearable at least. Just imagine all the storm like being part of the ambiance here, right? Of the ambience. All right, so this will be quite an interesting fight, because we cannot damage Volt Fusion. We need to damage Volt Fusion just to like start scrapping cards. We need to buy cards to get to the other minions. So that will be quite interesting. All right, so let's see who starts. We start. Okay, so I will definitely equip this one here, our weapon for next round. Let me just put it right here, like this, and then we have 4 fuel cards. Do we want fuel? We do want fuel, but I also want I want to deal damage as soon as I can, right? Because we want to destroy stuff, so we need more damage cards. So I think I will spend these 4 to actually get the RB7 launcher. Attack, deal 3 damage, and also gain 1 fuel, right? And also it lets us destroy the top card of any supply deck. So we can really start destroying stuff. I think that is pretty good. So let me just put that there. Discard these here. Draw up to 5 cards. That's all in the deck here. And then it is the boss's turn. So nothing to activate here. So we will just start looking here. Strike. Destroy the top card of each supply deck in the bottom row. Okay. And also activate a Voltling in play and destroy this. Oh, so that is just gone. Oh, that is bad. That means we go really quick through the levels here. Because, remember, when we are actually at level 3 and the deck is empty, we lose. So, wow. So, so this card is destroyed. That card is destroyed. And that one is destroyed as well. So let me put all of these aside. Alright, let's see. From now on, we can actually encounter the minions, but not yet. Okay. So that was that. And now it is whose turn? Our turn. Okay. So first, I will deal 1 damage. If we damage Volt Fusion, we can destroy any top card here. Let's see. This one isn't too great. I think I will destroy that one here. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we have our first minion here. Wonderful, the Electrosting. Okay, so that was that damage here. Alright, so what we need to remember now, in the top 5 cards of each deck, there is a minion, and then somewhere in the rest of the deck. So this deck, we have already found the one in the top. So now we need to try to find these here, right? And that means that these are 6 of them. We need to find 10 of 12. So it will be a little while. Okay. Then we will equip that one here. And I have 4. I have 4 fuel. We need more fuel later on. So this one costs 3. This one is 4. That is not too well, actually, any player may destroy a card in their hand or discard pile, and any player gains a slot. That's pretty nice for later on. So I will spend 3 to get the Dark Matter Core, because it also has an Afterburn ability that I can discard a card to power up the Homeworld. That is not too bad, because that one also lets us gain cards from here. And this one I will just Also just discard. Okay, so remember in Astro Knights we don't shuffle the deck, we just turn it over when it's empty. Alright, there we go. Okay, so a lot of fuel here. So whose turn is it? The boss's turn. So first we activate that one here. Activate the Homeworld, suffers 2 damage. Alright, let's do that. Down to 24. And then we draw the next card. Gold Sniffer, it's a minion. Activate the player with the most expensive card in hand, discards 2 cards and suffers 1 damage. Ooh, that's not too great. Also, I forgot to put like the health tokens on here. So this one has 3 tokens and the other one has 4 tokens. Okay, like this. Alright, and then it's our turn. Okay, so first I will deal 1 damage. To who? To whom will I deal the damage? I could damage World Fusion just to destroy another card to get deeper into the decks. I could also start there, but just 1 damage isn't enough. What do I have in my hand? 3 damage. Then... Actually... No. Let me deal that 1 damage, actually, to the Gold Sniffer. Because then I can actually defeat it next round. That's pretty good. Okay, I have 4. I need 5 later on for this one here, because that one is a pretty nice one to have. 4, so let's see. This one is nice because we can just gain 1 health. That is pretty nice. I actually like that. That's not too bad. But I need to get through the other decks here. What do I do? That is a good question, actually. You know what? Let's go deeper down here, and we also need like some of this fuel here. So I will pay 3 for that. This one I will just discard, and then let's see. We do have the next minion here. Okay, I am going through the deck a little bit fast. Maybe I need to be a little bit careful here. So 1, 2, come on. 2 and 3. Come on. There we go. Okay. So, well, then let's just shuffle the turn order deck and see whose turn it is. That is a pretty interesting boss. It's not the easiest boss, but it's also quite interesting. It's a pretty cool like theme. Alright, so I forgot to draw up to 5 cards, like this. Alright, so let's see whose turn it is. Of course, the boss's turn. That will hurt. The player with the most expensive card in hand, it's always me, discards 2 cards and suffers 1 damage. But the damage I will direct to Shield Bow for now. And I need to discard 2 cards. Well, of course, like the 2 worst ones I have in hand. The Homeworld suffers 2 damage. Okay, 22. And here, any player powers down, which I can't, and suffers 1 damage. Let me also direct that to Shield Bow. Okay, and then we draw a new card, which is a strike. The player with the most power, which is always me, suffers 2 damage. I will put that on Shield Bow for now. Destroy the top card of each supply deck in the bottom row. So that's kind of bad. I wouldn't wanted to have that. Gone, gone, and gone. We have the next minion. Oh man, we really have an issue here. We are really being swarmed. We are being swarmed. Oh, there's another one. Another flashbang. Okay, please let it be my turn in just a moment. Because, yeah, we are really being hurt here. So there we go. Okay, it's our turn. So we'll deal 3 damage. Which one is the worst one? I think this one here. So let's discard that one. Defeat that one here. There we go. Okay. And then we don't have a whole lot of anymore. We have 1, 3. So we have 3 fuel here. Oh, by the way, I also gain 1 fuel when I attack. So we have 1 more. And also I can destroy the top card of any supply deck. Yeah, let's go through like all the other stuff here. Let's destroy this one here. Okay. So we have 2, 3, 4 fuel. With 4 fuel, we can actually go deeper into the decks. We don't do enough damage yet. So you know what? I will buy a damage card for 3. And that's it. That is it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is the boss's turn. Oh man, it's not looking all too good at the moment, to be honest. So, another 2 damage for the Homeworld. We suffer 1 damage. And the Homeworld suffers another 2 damage. Oh no, this is not looking good. We need to like really get going now. We really do. Oh, and then we draw a card. That's a minion again. Any player and the Homeworld each suffer 1 damage. Man. Okay, we're really being swarmed here. That is pretty tough. I think I really need to go for attack now. I shouldn't take any fuel. I think I should just buy attack cards, as many as I can, and also increase our slots here. So now the next 2 cards is us. So we deal 1 damage. That damage I will direct towards... Wait, what do I have here? Another 1 damage, which is not a lot. There'll be 2 damage, but we could like start getting this one down. Oops. So yeah, 1 damage there. And then I will put that one there. And then we have 2, 3, 5. 5 fuel, which is nice because then we can actually take this card and we get it directly into our hand, which is nice. I will still do it and then draw up to my full hand size of 5. There we go. And then it's our turn again. We deal 1 damage here. So, and defeated, that means Wall Fusion now suffers the first damage, which is good. So this one is then just taken out of the game completely. Okay, so this one is then gone. I will equip that one here. And we have 4 fuel here. This one would be nice. This is double shot. We deal 2 damage and then deal 2 damage to a minion. So we can actually like do quite a bit of damage. That is nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So, and then let's see whose turn it is. I hope it's mine because, yeah, just because I want to deal more damage. Alright, there we go. It is our turn. That is good. So we deal 4 damage here. So let's just destroy that guy over here. And then I can discard a card to return this into my hand. Can I do that? Let me see. Now I have a lot of attack power, but I need... let me see. I think this one. I can discard that one. That's not the greatest one. I will take this into my hand instead. And then I will pay 3 in order to increase my slots. And then I put that one here. And also this one here. I think like that. And that's that I will keep in hand for now. Okay. With that, I can deal quite a lot of damage. I can actually destroy both minions. Please let it be my turn. Very good. Because then I can deal 3 damage and 4 damage. So these 2 are gone. And these are very important to get rid of because both of them are like these Vaultlings. That means the Vault Fusion now suffers 2 additional damage. Okay. I kind of have the feeling I slowly got it under control now. Also, this one lets me gain another fuel. And also I can destroy the top card of any supply deck. Let me destroy this one here. Okay. And then this one here, I can discard a card to return this into my hand. Will I do that? I will actually do that. I will discard this one here to gain this into my hand. So I have 1 fuel from that attack card. 1, 3, 4. I have 5 fuel. That is a lot. This one deals 4 damage. 5. What will I do with 5? I will increase my slots, and then I still have 2 fuel left. With that, what will I do with that? Well, first let me discard these here. I will also equip these 2, of course. And then I have 2 fuel left. Is there anything I want to do with that? I could start powering up. Let me do that. Because then I can also like bring shield power up to 4 health again. That would be kind of good. Okay, now the storm is really kicking up. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, as I already said. Okay, so it's our turn again. So we can deal quite a lot of damage, but we need to damage Volt Fusion in order to destroy cards here. So I will deal 2 damage to Volt Fusion. That means I will destroy this card here. And oh, there's another Voltling. Very, very good. And we also gain 1 health. And I can destroy the top card of any supply deck. Let me destroy, I think, okay, which decks aren't we quite through yet? I think here should be another one, right? So let me destroy that one. Okay. And then this one gets 3 health, but we do 4 damage here. So instead, I will just immediately zap this one, bringing Volt Fusion down to 6 health. And also, if I discard a card, I can return this into my hand, which I will definitely do. And then I will, with full slots, that's good. So I will just equip all 3 of those. Alright, so I have 1 fuel left. With that one, I cannot do a whole lot, so I will just discard that one. 2, and then 3, 4, 5. And now it should be like the boss twice. So, okay, draw a card. Activate. The Homeworld suffers 1 damage. Okay, but that's a minion, so we still have a little bit of time there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then it's like the boss again. So now the Homeworld suffers 1 damage. And we draw another card. Any player suffers 2 damage. Okay. If there's 1 Voltling or less in play, that's the case. Destroy the top card of each supply deck in the bottom row. Always like the bottom row. Okay. So all destroyed. Let's see if we find another Voltling. Nope, we do not. Okay. So let's shuffle these cards here and then see who will start the next round. This is a pretty cool boss fight. This one is a very interesting one. It is more, it is interesting because it is more strategic in like which supply decks you go into and how many minions you're trying to get out. But also it is more linear because you're never attacking Volt Fusion. If you're attacking, you're always attacking the minions, except for, of course, if you want to get through the decks there. So it's quite interesting. Boss turn again. So another damage for the Homeworld. We need to be a little bit careful here. And then draw a card. The Homeworld suffers 3 damage. Oh no. And then destroy the top card of each supply deck in the top row this time. Okay. So these are all destroyed. There we go. Oh, we have another Voltling. Good. Good, good, good. So we are slowly getting there, which is good. Alright. So, now I didn't quite pay attention which decks we didn't have like the top Voltlings yet. But I think we have like almost all of them. Yeah, we do. So I think this one. I think up here we didn't get the Voltling yet. I think so. Like the top one. And then every deck, like all decks still have one like further down, wherever that may be. Right? Alright, so this one has 3 health. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So now it's our turn, hopefully. It is. So we deal 4 damage here. Oh, deal 2 damage? Okay. Let me do it like this. Deal 4 damage here. So this one is gone. And when it's defeated, we can actually destroy the card, which is wonderful. So let me take that out of the game. That helps a lot. So we did that. Then ally may discard a card. If they do, return this to your hand. I will of course do that again because that is amazing. That is similar to the, I think they were called tethered darts in Aeon's End, the New Age. Okay, then we deal 2 damage and another 2 damage to a minion. So I will deal 2 damage to Volt Fusion to destroy this card here. And then 2 damage to a minion right here. And then it deal 1 damage. So that minion is gone as well. And since that is a Voltling, Volt Fusion is down to 5 health. Okay, halfway down, but we are also halfway down exactly. So, alright. So then let me equip a few cards. Let me equip these 2 damage dealing cards here. And we have 1, 2, 4 fuel. We need more damage. You may destroy a card in your discard pile. Okay, that could actually help us just pumping out damage more. That's not too bad. And then deal 3 damage and ally draws a card. Okay, that is a pretty good one. 1, 2, oh, but we only have 4 fuel. Did we get one through anything here? No. Ah, that is too expensive for us. Then, what is this here? Attack with any player's weapon. Place that weapon in that player's discard pile. Reveal the top card of the turn order deck. Return that card to the top bottom of the deck. Nah, not really. You know what? Let me take this one. Just more damage is good. More. No, actually, no. Let me not do that. Instead, 1, 2, 3, 4. I exactly have 4. I will take these 4 to just power up twice, and then I will use that ability immediately to bring Shield Bow back to 4 health. That means now I can soak more damage again. That is, I think that's better. Like that. Okay. Let me draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, turn order. It's our turn again. So we deal first. Let me deal 1 damage. Let me do that. 1 damage to Volt Fusion. We destroy this card here. Okay. And then we have this one here. Deal 4 damage. I will do that as well to Volt Fusion. Let me destroy that one. I don't need any fuel anymore. So I will just go through these decks. And I will discard a card so I can take this back into my hand. For sure. Like this. What I'm thinking is Shield Bow. Does Shield Bow have like maximum health? I actually do not know. It doesn't say. Because can I bring Shield Bow up to like 8, 12 health? Let me just see if I find something here. 4 health. It doesn't say. So I guess we can. Wait, like this. It was like this. So I guess we can actually power up even more and just pump more health into Shield Bow. That's not too bad. But I wanted to have this card here. So first let me equip that one and also this one. I have 2, 3, 4. That's again not enough for that card. But what I will do, I will actually use these 4 to power up here and discard these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I think it should be the boss twice, right? No. Oh no, the boss already went in the beginning of the round. Okay. So I deal 3 damage here and also gain a fuel. So 3 damage. I will destroy this card here. Oh, there we have the Voltling, the next one. Very good. Also, I gain 1 fuel, and also I can destroy the top card of any supply deck. Let me destroy. Let me try to destroy. Doesn't matter. This one here. Oh, another Voltling. Oh, nice, 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 nice. We need 3 more, and then we have all of them. Not all of them, but the ones we need. Okay. And then I will deal 4 damage. To any of these 2. This one is worse. So I will actually attack this one with my 4 damage. It will be down from 3 to 0. And Volt Fusion will suffer 1 damage here. And this one we will not be able to defeat. So I will just give him the 3 health. And also I will discard a card to get this back into my hand. as usual. Okay, so I'll equip that again. And then equip all of these here. So we have 2 fuel. With 2 fuel, I will power up. And then I will use that to give Shieldbow 4 more health. So now we almost cannot die, right? So now we are fine, but the Homeworld is still an issue. Okay, so let's draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's the boss's turn. So first, the Homeworld suffers 1 damage. So down to 12. And also we need to discard a card. Let me discard this one here. And then we draw the next card. World Fusion is close to leveling up. That is a minion. Either activate a Voltling in play or destroy the top card of each supply deck in the top row, which is good. That's actually a minion. I'm not sure if I actually want to destroy that one. So yeah, that might not be too bad actually. Alright, so let's shuffle all of these like this. There we go. So I like Astro Knights a lot. I think it's a really good game, but I still like Aeon's End a lot more. Aeon's End is just a little bit deeper. It is more strategic. It is more interesting. It is tougher. It's a little bit longer. I just find it more interesting. But Astro Knights is very good, and Eternity definitely makes Aeon's End, Astro Knights even better. Alright, it's our turn. We can do a lot of damage. This one has 4 health. I'm actually not sure if I want to hurt this one here. Because as long as we can destroy all the cards in top row, I don't really want to be honest. So that's fine. So I think I will deal... Let me see. 4, 2. Or I will deal 2 damage to Volt Fusion. So I will just destroy this one here. And then deal 2 damage to a minion. This one here. Then I will deal another 2 damage here. So this one is now gone. And Volt Fusion receives 1 damage. Like this. And then we also gain 1 health. And I can destroy the top card of any supply deck. I will destroy this one here. Okay. And then this one... yeah, you know what? I will actually damage Volt Fusion and then discard a card here from the top of the deck. Okay, cool. And I will discard a card, of course, as usual, to get that back into my hand. So now the turns get really long. Alright, so I will equip all of those. I have 2 fuel. With that, I cannot really do a whole lot. What will I do with the 2 fuel? Nothing, pretty much. But I need to pay attention to my afterburn effects. I never use them somehow. I only have that one here. So I will actually just discard it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I will still discard it. This card really doesn't help me a whole lot, to be honest. But okay, that's the way it is, I suppose. And it is our turn again. Alright, we can do a lot of damage. So first I will deal 1 damage to Volt Fusion to again destroy some stuff here. Okay. Then I will deal another damage. Again to Volt Fusion to destroy some stuff. And then I have that 4 damage that I will deal to Volt Fusion to destroy another card. Okay. I will take this back into my hand because I'm discarding something, and then I will equip it again. I only have 2 weapons this time. But I have 1, 3, I have 4 fuel. 4 fuel. This one, just another attack. Why not? You know what? Let me spend this 4 fuel to get this card here. Like this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really need to get to the last bots there. It is the boss's turn. So here, destroy the top card of each supply deck in the top row. Will do. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's hope for some of these Voltlings. No. Well, actually, I think here are no Voltlings anymore in that deck. I think. Okay. And then we draw a card, so Volt Fusion levels up next time. Magnetic Micropulse. Strike. Destroy the top card of each supply deck in the top or bottom row. Let's take the bottom row. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, there it is. It was like the last card. There's the next Voltling. We need 2 more. Okay. And that was that. 2 health for that guy. Well, I'm gonna like defeat it immediately pretty much. And then, well, not immediately. It's still the boss's turn. So again, top card of each card in the top row. I would definitely do that. No. No. Well. And then the player with the most slots suffers 2 damage. I will direct that to Shield Bow. Thank you very much, buddy. And it's out. Oh no, and then we need to draw a card. So now we need to shuffle all of these cards, and Volt Fusion levels up. And now I think we have an issue, because like the next levels are pretty tough, I think. So Volt Fusion is now level 2. Finally, took them long enough. Minions in play gain 3 health. Exactly, they now get really strong. So this one 4 plus 3, that's 7. And that's another 3, that's exactly 5. Well, let me do it like with these small hearts for now. Like this. Okay. Okay, these really get strong now, but we do quite a bit of damage. That is fine. Oh, and then we need to draw the card. Forgot about that. A minion, again. The Gold Sniffer. Oh, that was the one that was really annoying at the beginning. Activate the player with the most expensive card in hand. Discards 2 cards and suffers 1 damage. Okay, well, about that damage, that's fine. We can actually deal with a lot of damage. That's fine. Shield Bow is like really big help there. Alright, so but now it's our turn. Alright, deal 4 damage, deal 3 damage. I want to get rid of that one here. But that is like kind of a waste with these 2 cards. But I mean, I think I will do it differently. I think I will deal 4 damage to the Gold Sniffer. Like this. So this one is gone. And then I will deal 3 damage here to the Amp Eater. I think that's fine. I will discard a card to take that back into my hand. That's good. And this one here, I gain 1 fuel, and I also can destroy the top card of any supply deck. I will do that. Okay. So I think that was okay, and then I will just equip a few things, and I still have 4 fuel left. That 1 from here and 3 from here. There's 4 fuel that I can't really use. Let's see. The Homeworld power is up. You may destroy the top card of any supply deck, and each ally with fewer than 5 cards in hand, their hand draws a card. That's pretty good. I will actually overcharge that tech. That means I will just pay the 4 fuel, and then I will overcharge it. So I will just use the effect and then put it at the bottom of the deck. That is fine. So the Homeworld power is up. I can destroy the top card of any supply deck. I will destroy the one from this deck here. And each ally with fewer than 5 cards in hand, which is me, will draw a card. Okay, that's good. Draw another card. There's another weapon that I will just equip. Wonderful. That wasn't too bad. That was a pretty nice turn. Alright, so I, like last game, I was pretty much on edge. Here, I'm quite relaxed at the moment. I do have the feeling I have it under control. I just need to find these stupid Voltlings. I still need to find 2 here. So let's hope I find them. Boss turn. Destroy the top card in the top row of each deck. I will do that. Come on, Voltling here now. No? No. Come on. And this one, I suffer 2 damage again. I will direct that to Shield Bow. And also we draw another card, which is a strike. The player with the most power suffers 2 damage. That's us again. Oh, I need to charge Shield Bow again very soon. Destroy the top card of each supply deck in the bottom row. Okay. Let's do that. Well, we need 2 more Voltlings, so no. And yes! Alright, we are getting there. Oh no, actually 6 health. That's a lot of health. Oh, and the next one. Alright, we got all the Voltlings now. So now just damage. Just kill these 3 Voltlings and then Then we're good. Alright, so let it be our turn, please. Yes. Alright. 4 damage. 4 damage, 2 damage. Okay. So let's see how we direct that. So I will deal 2 damage to this one here. Exactly. I will just put it here for now. And deal 2 damage to a minion. I will just take the stronger one here. So this one is done. Then deal 2 damage. I will take this one here. And I can also gain 1 health. And I can destroy the top card of a supply deck, which I will not do. I don't want any more of these minions now. And then here I can deal 4 damage to this one here. Like this. And I can discard a card to get it back into my hand. I will do that just to be safe, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. So, I have destroyed these 2. That means that Volt Fusion suffers another 2 damage. So, I think we are now done, because, yeah, we can... I will now equip these here, and then we're fine. So if nothing like really weird happens, we should be fine. I have 3 fuel here, which I don't know really what to do with, to be honest. Let me just power up here. Okay, that's fine. So I think we actually made it, and quite easily. Like at the beginning I was like swarmed a little bit, right? But later on, so the strategy here is quite simple. Get like a lot of damage. We need a lot of damage output. First, a lot of cards, but also like cards that do a lot of damage later on. Like the Relay Dagger was like a really good purchase. That was like my level up card that I got, right? The invention. That one, like single-handedly, like made me win the game in such a way. So yeah, it's our turn. So we just take that here to deal 1 damage to the Shock Wasp, and with that, Volt Fusion is down to 0 health, which is really cool. So yeah, we actually made it. We defeated Volt Fusion, which is a very cool boss. I found it not too hard, but I think that's also because, yeah, I mean, like Shield Bow was soaking a lot of damage, right? Imagine Shield Bow wouldn't have been able to do that, then, I mean, Shield Bow soaked like at least 8 to 10 damage. You see what's going on here, right? So I would have been like exhausted really early, and that means that like really quickly, and then the Homeworld would have suffered more damage. So I probably would have lost then, right? So Rex and Shield Bow, these are really strong. I will have to figure out whether or not Shield Bow can actually have more than 4 health. It doesn't say anywhere here that it can't, right? Because that's quite overpowered. You just power up, give Shield Bow like 8 to 12 health, and then you can relax a little bit, so to speak, right? Also, Volt Fusion doesn't target the Homeworld too much. The other boss, the Behemoth, definitely did. Alright, before we end this, let us read the post-fight 2 and see what happens in terms of the story now. Is that all of them? Tana wisps her head, looking all around the bazaar. I didn't get a good count before they all split up. We may have missed several, but I think it will not be an issue. ZAK pointed at a small gang of shoppers armed with blasters, crowbars, and other improvised weaponry gathered around one of the vaultlings, beating it down handily. We do not need to fight them all, we just need to inspire people to work together and stand up for themselves. Caleb rests a hand on the glowing red star core on his chest. It's a comforting warmth, almost familiar now after the day he's had. Okay. He rolls his shoulders back and holsters his pistol. Without chaos, we might not be able to find you charter on a chip out of here, but we can bed down and handle that tomorrow. Oh. ZAK's face is as emotionless as ever, but Caleb thinks the robot almost sounds disappointed. You are still insistent we part ways? Are you kidding? Rex's face is shiny with sweat, but his eyes are glittering and he's grinning wide enough that the light paints his teeth neon. This was the most incredible experience of my life. You want to give this up and go back to being a scrapper? I'm not saying it isn't amazing. Caleb drops his eyes, shoving his hands into the pockets of his coat. I'm just not a hero. The universe deserves better defenders than a couple of off-worldler kids playing make-believe in a homemade scrap heap. It deserves the best. Hey! Caleb looks up to see an unfamiliar person rushing towards him out of the crowd. He almost looks like a bipedal cat, with blue fur and notched ears, a tail whipping out behind him as he approaches. Please, the man says as he drops to his knees on the ground in front of Caleb. Please, heroes, I need your help. I need your help to save my people. Alright, cool. I gotta admit, although I like Aeon's End more, Astro Knights Eternity, like the story is much more interesting. You only do that once, right? After that, I will show that to you when we finish the fourth fight of the fourth battle of the campaign, like of the expedition here. Then you can like just make your own expeditions, right? So then you don't have that story anymore. But that is a pretty cool story. It's really not too bad. And then we have 2 more fights here. Very cool. All right, so well, that concludes my playthrough of the second battle of the expedition of Astro Knights Eternity. I really hope you enjoyed it. The next video will follow quite soon. I will record that tomorrow, in fact. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, I want to give a huge thanks to all my supporters and thank you for every single one of you. I especially want to give a shout out to my patrons who are very generous by supporting me on Patreon. And the biggest thanks there goes out to Thecos, who is the most generous supporter at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. You can support me in numerous ways. You can watch my videos, you can like them, comment below them. You can also subscribe to my channel if you like my content enough. You can also support me on Patreon, and you can also join my Discord server in case you would like to hang out with me and my truly amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.